Here's exercise 1 from section 3.3. We're asked to find dy dx when y is equal to negative x squared plus 3. I'm going to write out a lot more than you would typically write in your solution, but I just want to make sure you understand where this stuff is coming from. I'm going to start with the equation y is equal to negative x squared plus 3. And I'm going to say, well, what I'm going to do in typical mathematics style is I am in the action of taking the derivative of both sides of the equation, and I get on this side dy dx. So there's my dy dx that I'm looking for. The derivative of y with respect to x is dy dx. Now on the other side, we want to break this down using the rules that we learned during the lecture. And one of the rules is that when you're taking the derivative of a sum, that you break down the problem based on that sum. That you take the derivative of each of the things in the sum. Now, what does it mean to take the derivative of negative x squared? Well, one of the things that you can do is you can drag out any constant that's a constant multiplier, and the constant multiplier in this case is negative 1, so I'll drag that out and say, oh, so what I'm really going to do is I'm going to take the derivative of x squared. And over here I'm taking the derivative of 3, and that's a big old 0. So what do I left with here? Negative of what the derivative of x squared is. Well, the power rule says that you bring the power down and you reduce the power by 1. So our final answer is dy dx is equal to negative x squared. That being said, your solution, when you get really good at this, is that you could just go ahead and write this down without all these intermediate steps.